Hello friends, welcome again to my channel Organic and Hydroponic Urban Grow Pro. Friends, today we will talk about hydroponic tomato growing. These are my hydroponic tomato which I have planted around 45 days back, and today we will talk about what type of care we should take of this plant so that we get the good quality of the fruit for the longer time. I have planted this into the media buckets. These are all my media buckets where I have planted this tomato, and you can see just what is the growth of the tomato. This is almost touching more than 5 foot line. Now this is the time where we need to take little care of this plant so that we can get the good fruit. The first thing we have done is support this plant with the help of this plastic thread on this trellis wire. So all the plants is growing vertically up. Now we can see that this plant has already started flowering. You can see the flowers over here, here, and you can see some of the fruits also are developing over here. At the same time, we can also see that this plant is producing some branches also. So these are the indeterminate type of tomatoes which grows continuously and gives continuous fruit on every alternate nodes. For that, we need to maintain them with a single stem, because we have planted this plant at 2 plants per bucket, around 16 to 18 inch space. So it is 9 to 10 inch per plant space is available. We can also grow it 2 branches in this space, but because of the small space, we will like to keep only 1 branch or 1 stem growing. So we will remove all these branches coming out of the leaf. Now for removing these branches, we need to have either a sharp cutter like this, or you can also use the pruning shear. Here we are going to use the knife. So when we see these branches, these are growing also very vigorously, and you can see some flowering also is on there. Now here is the tomato, and you can see that this is the main branch, this is the sucker or the shoot, and it is also flowering. But we need not to get distracted. We need to remove this branch. For removing this branch, we will cut it 1.5 to 2 inch above with a slanted cut, so that no water deposit on that and there is no chance of rotting and other infection. So simply we need to cut this. Although this is a good sucker with the flower, but it is not good on the plant. So we can use this sucker for making the new plants. That I will show you in a separate video. Now this is all about the sucker what we are removing and making the single stem. Now we also need to look at the bottom of the plant where the old leaves get damaged because some of disease or yellowing. Now here is the leaf, the old leaf, and you can see that I am just cutting this leaf out, and you can see the condition of the leaf. It is yellowing, it is getting disease. So we need to remove all this disease leaf from the bottom. This will make all the energy diverted to the top of the plant, and the plant will grow more vigorously. So this is how simply you need to maintain your plant to get the consistent supply of the good quality tomato fruit. You also maintain your plant the similar way. Happy growing!